Okay, I'm gonna play some more Vagrus, the River Realms. It is by Lost Pilgrims. Look at that image, that still, it's incredible. And the music direction is really remarkable. Let's just continue. I just got the, I was pointing my finger almost.
The Dark Knight joined us after we rescued him from the clutches of the mindless undead horrors that slaughtered his companions.
Yeah, this is what happened.
He was a grim sort, displaying no gratitude or companionship.
He's grumpy.
Yet, we were stuck with him, for a lawman such as the Knight could make his dreadful will ours by command. So we set out, bound for Avernum, the greatest city in the vicinity.
Avernum, I almost saw Avernus. Like, oh god, I'm in hell now. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Click on the medallion. Oh yeah, so I leveled up my leader. Click on the medallion, bottom left corner, open leader pane with this. Yeah, that's the medallion. Okay, the leader window allows you to observe and interact with your character, the Vagrus. Your current insight is displayed in the top right. Is it that? No, it's 14. Derp. Top upper right, yeah. Perks are abilities that have levels and are used in various situations. Initial and maximum perk levels are also available, specific to each character. Attributes and professions are used in events. You can find more information about them below. Perks are abilities. Okay. My ambition is to be wealthy. I am a trader. I am human, imperial. You can purchase any number of perks if your insight allows those points there, like talent points. By clicking on the empty nodes next to each perk representing the level. These are perks are saying? Abilities, I'd call them, or attributes, obviously, right? Professions. These things. Okay, when you purchase, any number of perks for your insight allows, click on the empty nodes. When you want to finalize changes, use the confirm button, bottom right. Probably that. You can undo a change using the revert button. Oh. Alright, they want me to do this. Fine, prepare. I like to make my own choices, though. Prepare. You can use your sources to place a companion to the front of the initiative order in combat. I guess that's something. Oh, no, don't do that. That's not what you do. It's not costing me one. It's costing me quite a bit. Fine. Leadership perks are perks specific to the Vagrus, me. Each of them lets you use resourcefulness, this value here. I guess that's the purple. To boost your actions in a certain way when unlocked, consult with the descriptions to learn more. Resourcefulness allows you to boost various actions. It replenishes each day. Its maximum can be raised by spending insight on it. Like, probably that. When you spend resources... What you can spend resources on depends on your unlocked leadership perks. These. Authority is the maximum number of deputies you can have at any time. You need no additional deputies. Alright. They're like... I'm thinking like Mountain Blade terms. Like a noble or a companion you've set loose to, and he raises his own men. He has his own banner, pretty much. Click on the helmet icon on the medallion, that right there, to navigate to the companions panel. Come on, man. This is too... Okay, it was loading. Alright, these are companions. That's the psychic dude. The Companions panel allows you to view and manage your companions. Companions that join you in your travels will serve you in various ways. This panel is accessible to find a number of other windows, including the leader and encampment. The stats are displayed in the top left. Yes, those. Both the current and next level of each combat skill is displayed. The scroll icon at the bottom of each companion's image. This. Okay. Can be revealed to relay backstories. That's super, right? Oh my god, you want me to do this? Fine. Click on the arrow next to the companion's name. This. Yeah, I can look at her too. Morwen. Similarly, the pendant icon can be clicked to reveal the available gear. The companion can equip into one of two slots. Why not just a paper doll right here? I mean, the UI needs work. That's all I'm saying. But, you know, it's a work in progress, and they've nailed the presentation. This is like little stuff compared to that. She's infernal, I guess, like a tiefling, so resistant to... Not resistant to cold, but resistant to fire. Okay. When slip slots, gains benefits of dropping from the list. Oh my god. Gear shared by all companions. Ugh. But can only one compare... Oh my god. Ugh. Do you want me to equip her or something? Fine. Drag and drop to get to gear slot. That. Why was it... How was it do? Maybe I want to give it to someone else. I'd give it to me. I want that. Drag and drop into the empty gear slot. right there. All these words that still explain poorly. One would think I would have a gear slot to drag it into. I mean, those, I've already done that. Like, it into, yeah, it's gotta be pretty exact. Ugh. Whatever. Can you leave me alone now? Thank you. I want to play the game now. Thank you. We're done, right? I don't want more tutorial. Damn it. Damn you! Alright, then click on the laurel at the top of our image. That's a laurel. Yes. Oh, come on! Oh my god. This is the prowess window, where you can upgrade your companions. Prowess is the general power level of the companions, which is 1 to 9. This seems redundant. Each unlocked level of prowess gives the companion an amount of proficiency points. More points can be spent on upgrading their perks. Raising prowess costs insight from the leader. Of course it does. Additionally, the 3rd, 6th, and 9th levels of prowess can be unlocked after the companion's story progress. Okay. I'd rather this work on me and not them, but whatever. Like in Mountain Blade, I am the character. And the other ones, they serve me. Whereas it seems like I'm serving them almost, right? And I'm like a little referee or a cheerleader on the side. Fine. Perk descriptions and proficiency costs can be observed by clicking on the names, which you're going to make me fine, won't you? Deputy perks, combat traits. I prefer to learn by doing. This is way too handholdy for me. Combat traits give them passive bonuses in combat, while combat skills are used in battle. Does that need to be stated? Each level of skill is represented by a perk. Upgrading works the same way as with leaders. You can spend any number of... Why are you mentioning it again? Blah, blah, blah. Leave me alone. Oh my god, you make me do it again. Upgrade one of your companions. I don't want to. Fine. Well, you know, I already gave you the thing, so I'm gonna upgrade you, Jarvik. Upgrade one of the companion's prowess by purchasing any skill you'd like. Oh, really? You don't let me choose this time. Thank you. Asshole. And when finished, close the window by clicking X at the top right corner. X at the top right corner. Top right would be here. I don't see an X. What happens to mean there? Ugh. What do I want to do? Okay, well, you tell me what it is when I mouse over. No, don't do that. That would make sense. Okay, so... Why would I want to do that? What does this affect? I'd assume it affects this, but unknown. What does toughness affect? Well, wait, yeah, let's increase his toughness. Nope. I have to spend points here, don't I? That's weird. Spend it here. The level of the character's experience and efficiency. Each level granted is granted to grant insight. And, oh my god. That is pointless. Just let me put it in directly. What does this serve? Why not just have this increase as they gain levels? I'm just saying. Maybe they should gain levels independent of me, right? Maybe they shouldn't be my little slave. Saying, I mean, I'm not even cool with my guy having slave, to be honest. I'd make that choice. But whatever. What's perspective? What does it do, though? Just, whatever. Toughness. I want you to be tough, Jarvik. I need you. We'll confirm that. And strong-minded, because you do lots of mind powers. I'm guessing. I don't know. And then another button. Can you leave me alone now? Let me play. Thank you. Let's go there. Two handholdy, gotta say that. You know, just point out the obvious. It's a pet peeve of mine. I don't like that. Now, why? I want to just move. So I'm remembering. I have movement points left, right? So use them. All right, now. So I was actually a bit of a forced march. Probably shouldn't. That's fine. I've been buttering them up a little bit. All right. What does he eat people? What do you mean crew change -1 fighter? What is he doing? I don't really care. My guy's a slaver. He's a scumbag. Does he think he really cares? You know, we don't need guards. Let's boost our combat strength a little bit. And we pay you later. Power nap. Alright, march over. Oh, a new day has started. Clicked a little too fast there. Thank you. The whole comatose becomes agitated as dust cloud appears in the east. East would be that way. And it starts to move towards you. You give orders to your crew to prepare for the dust storm. Such things is fairly common out here in the borders of the Syrian Plains. You should have a little trouble traversing it. Necessary preparations head to the southwards. After half an hour, the cloud is much closer and is certain it'll cross your path. But then everyone's wearing protective masks or bandanas. And all the cargo and equipment is secured. Jarvik is riding a large piece of burden fastened to its back. Deep in concentration to maintain the calmness of your ankles. But something is off. An uncanny twilight is settling on the broken plain around you. It is much too early for sunset, and the storm itself should not blot out light in such a manner. As you hear it, chanting on the wind, and a pale light at the heart of a storm heading your way. You can see the faces of your crew slowly distorting in panic. Flee! Run away! You're about to give the order when Sedaris walks up to you. What is the meaning of this, Vagrus? There's no need for such an act. It's just a dust storm. You can quickly tell him about the previous account of the last pilgrimage. Nonsense. Just when the pilgrims will show up as Sedaris trails off, and eerie twilight falls on the commons and the dust envelops you all. There's no time to flee or hide. Yeah, thanks, ass. So you're signal everyone to drop up and stand at the ready. Some of your crew tremble, some are praying, some about to break, but not Sedaris. Yeah, it's on you, man. The knight walks towards the approaching apparition as if possessing a death witch. You see Jarvik, frowning and sweating concentration, no doubt trying to conceal your combat your beast's natural instinct to flee. In a few moments you hear the chanting and see the ghastly pilgrims clearly through the dust curtain. Desiccated forms in faded robes shuffling along the broken terrain, or rather over the terrain somehow, as if floating at an enhanced pace. Their vacant faces are illuminated by the dreadful pale light emanating from the hollows inside. You are paralyzed by terror, because I'm a chicken shit apparently. Blurred images enter your mind, visions of a horrid procession of living dead wearing faded robes. You walk among them. You are them. Is this the end? Thank you, Seldaris. I blame you for this event. And you will pay for it. Before they reach you, without any apparent reason, the spectral pilgrims turn left and head south along the dried-out riverbed. Your mind submits to comprehend that unusual mercy was granted you and your crew. The last pilgrimage marched on, slowly disappearing in the cracked badlands beyond, taking the ghoulish twilight and dust storm with them. It takes a good few moments after that for your crew and yourself to come to your senses. Did this really happen? What was the reason, if any, for the spectral troop to change direction at the last second? How can I explain this apparent they appeared again in such a short time? Sedaris walks over towards you confidently because he is a bit shaken too. Sigurd is with us. This is an omen if I've ever seen it. My destiny for retribution against the enemies of the Empire must be reason why this words let us be. You swallow and nod. You're not quite certain what happened the way it is. Rest assured, Vagrus, as long as you have me by your side, no harm will come to the Commodus. Remember that. It's challenging my authority. I don't like that. Still rattled as you move along the line, showing everyone that danger is past. With the Commodus moving, Eugene Jarvik at the top of the largest beast of burden. You should barely talk. Of course I get the biggest. This is proper. You've never heard of anyone encountering the last pilgrimage twice. Somehow, you do not feel blessed. Haunted, more like. You think that old dude trailing with me has something to do with it. Is my guy intelligent enough to make this determination? Apparently not. After an hour or two, you and your crew fall back into the travel routines, and together, and tonight the soul seemed less as terrifying. In fact, you should be grateful for avoiding certain death at the hand of those cursed things twice in a row. Let's just hope it won't happen the third time. We had turns of venom. Yeah, aren't you happy about over here? That's where I'm going. No, don't do that. Where am I going? Pretty good. Let's look at the map. I can do that. Actually, I remember liking the hand-drawn aesthetic here. See, I started at the scrap heap, and I'm going to Avernum because that through tonight has made me do that. My character's kind of spineless. Although I suppose I could have. Well, who knows? Maybe he'll help. Whatever. He's kind of spineless. Doesn't even take part in combat. Hopefully I can take part in combat directly. I'm not the type to just run around playing cheerleader. It doesn't suit me. Oh, I've been force marching, haven't I? Let's not do that. We wish to be fresh when we enter the capital. Or the capital of hell, right, Avernus? You know, you guys are tough. You can take it. Avernum. Cool. Morale is keen. Excellent. See, it takes from the, ooh, that looks lovely. Your crew grumbles. It's not a rare thing. There's always reason to grumble. But this time, they bitch and moan about not getting paid, which is a fairly good reason to throw us on. Hey, we're almost there, man. You notice the signs are not quite aware they can't go on this like forever. Otherwise, the least unsettling thing that happens is they start leaving. Then they're going to city belongs to. Much worse alternatives. Yeah. We're right outside the city, guys. Don't be jerks. You know what I told you. Be asses. Patience, it's a virtue. The Comitus climbs a broken ridge, and everyone stops a moment taking the vestige of Avernum, nested atop and around a range of large hills on the horizon to the southwest. We are, I guess, not here. He's looking the wrong way, man. The chimneys of many forges and smithies cast a dark shadow over the city, where the lava fields beyond the settlement provide a reddish sky of backdrop. It appears that crude roads meander among the hills here, probably leading to the mines and quarries you've passed in the last day or so. Time for us to part for a ways, Vagrus. The voice of Sedaris makes you jump a little, because I'm a chicken shit. For a large fellow wearing heavy armor, he managed to creep up on you somehow. He is standing beside you, gazing at the horizon. I have to make my way into the city alone, my reasons on my own. Before I go, I have a proposition for you. His voice and statue tell us there's not much point in arguing. Again, my guy's chicken shit. You're well aware, of course, my contingency was betrayed. Contingent. Should have had a contingency plan on that, shouldn't you have? Was betrayed and ambushed in the wasteland we met. During our trek back here, I've come to the conclusion that whoever betrayed us had been someone involved in investigation I led in Avernum before setting out from the city. Even though I have some ideas where to start looking for traitors, the implications of his despicable betrayal are too severe to attempt meeting it head on. I require secrecy and guile. Most of my remaining allies in the city and I are too easy to track or recognize. Those responsible could make evidence disappear if I'm revealed to be alive. Someone has to provide that guile for us. After a short pause, he looks in your eye. What it means is that you, your friend the mage, and the rest of your crew could be vital in finding the culprits and bringing them to justice. The Empire needs your help, Vagrus. I need money. I could probably kill him. And now is the time to press for information. He needs something from me. I'm going to hold this over as long as I can. What exactly does betrayal entail, Cyrus? It implies people in high places, Vagrus, possibly the Highness of Avernum. It may be that officers of no small importance in the city were corrupted to be not disheartened. Cyrus teaches us that if a vile sin was regretted, no matter how high it reaches and no matter the cost. Nevertheless, they must approach with caution, a certain kind of secrecy that I and my allies do not possess due to our station. What sort of investigation have you led, Siddars? I did not want to say much here. Suffice to say, I was summoned by the city, yet elements of the authority there, to take a leading part in the search investigation into abolitionist activity. Yes, Vagrus, don't look so surprised. Slave lovers. I'm disliking you more and more the more I learn about you. I'll have to betray you. The despicable activity results in a whole group of these ingrates escaping their bonds and devolving into banditry, preying on good citizens of the Empire, on comatose, and people like you and your crew. I and my cigarette contingency made quite a few of them with the aid of local authorities, but the liberated tribe itself was out of our reach until we found a lead that we followed north to the area where we met. We were supposed to look at their hideout and deal with them in permanent fashion. The rest is history. I want something from you. A knowing smile spreads on Siddhar's noble yet cruel face. Yes, I was expecting much from the likes of you, but fret not, Vagrus. I agree that loyalty and dedication to the Empire are to be rewarded in some cases. You've already proven yourself useful, and I can assure you that the Order of the Black Sun shall not forget that, neither you and your continued service. It may not be corn you get, but I think that having the Order's support would be eternally more useful in your line of work around the Empire. You tell him that such pledge would be sufficient payment. Yes, I tell him this. He nods in agreement. Now let us part ways and follow my plan. So what is his plan? The plan for now is to make our way into Avernum separately, so you'll not be associated with me at all. Rest assured that those who do not expect my return, the charges will be informed at once that I jump the city gate, so to find an alternative way in. I will send for you once I am settled. Someone trustworthy shall appear and guide you to me. The next one makes him cringe. Hideout. We'll talk about your task there. You're asking about the belongings of his former companions, the knight frowns. That might complement matters somewhat. He looks thoughtfully. Take the holy symbols of the temper of Surgard quickly. You can get rid of the weapons as you fit, but I forbid selling them on the market. Which draw too much attention to you. You do not want that now. Sidaris pierces you with his gaze. I sincerely hope I can trust you on this, Vargas. We will be told you if you do not comply. No, I'm not going to betray you till I can ensure you are destroyed. With that, he takes his leave of you and waits as you signal the comets to move forward. The knight remains behind to find his way in the city on its own. A quarter of an hour later, Sidaris is laying a sole speck in the rising, rapidly approaching Avernus. And?
Dark omens.
Really?
Ominous apparitions of an otherworldly covenant of spectres. A grim knight out for vengeance. Time and coin running out slowly.
Not evil, though.
Yet against all odds, we journeyed to the city of Avernum on the Smoulderbone Flats.
Yeah, I made it.
A place bustling with travellers, merchants, and lowlifes.
A bit of a lowlife
It was
myself.
supposed to be a short stop on our way east, but we got more than we bargained for.
Honestly, I wish I could change my character's alignment or something. He seems to be having an evil asshole. Oh well, maybe there's a change on that. Well, so I finished it. That was pretty easy, actually. Pilgrim of the Wasteland. Follow from this point onward until the story of the crew you get to know in the demo. After completing the story, you'll create your own Vagrus. Create my own Vagrus, yes. Hopefully I can take part in battle. I'm not someone who just watches. And set out to wander across the forsaken continent of Zeron to explore its furthest reaches and darkest secrets. I'd say those experiences will be open world, like the second half of Pilgrims of the Wasteland on a larger scale. We'll see. Be sure to keep checking our progress at these links. Nice presentation, I will say that, but I prefer more of active control. And you say you had like fighters, right? Why couldn't my fighters take part in the combat? I just had them. It was their whole job just watching the slaves and carrying my stuff. I mean, I don't know. And though my character is slaves, can I work to change that? Can I betray that super piece of crap knight, which I was obviously planning to do. That guy's a mutant. That's cool. Anyway, lots of promise with this game, and I love the presentation. It is pretty much Dark Sun. I just want more an active hand in it. You know, I want to fight myself. You know, I don't feel like much of a D&D party. I'm just like this evil slave lord, and I don't fight. I'm like this huge guy just sitting on his little the biggest animal, of course, just eating his little fancy foods, ordering my minions to attack. Except only my companions. I set up my most useful, my mind-reading friend, and that super tough lady warrior I have. And the rest of the guys just hang back and watch, I guess. I don't know. But it's an alpha, so, you know, work in progress. Anyway, I think I will get this game when it does come out. We'll see how it develops. Anyway, like, subscribing, these sorts of videos. Thank you for watching. Bye.